I don't know, it feels like every time I open TikTok, it's always something that just catches my eye. Or TikTok is pushing a lot of mukbangers. What I care about is the outcome of what this does to the body, both physically, mentally. It's this video that honestly went viral. It's this lady eating Chipotle in under 10 bites. So she ate it in 7 bites.
Can I eat my Chipotle bowl in under 10 bites at 500 pounds? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. Still hungry.
It's very sad. It's crazy how this is what people would do to make money. I keep saying that social media, it's something. I'll tell you, it's something. It's crazy. And a lot of people started doing those challenges too, where they're trying to eat Chipotle in 7 bites. But at some point, when do you care about your health? Because that's not the person's first video, okay? And that's surely not gonna be the last. It's actually like a sickness now. It's actually a disease that's going rampant on TikTok, where a lot of people would do the craziest things to go viral, especially when it comes to food. A lot of people would try to eat the most craziest shit, make the most craziest shit. You fat as fuck. And I remember when mukbangers used to do YouTube, and it used to be YouTube shit. Everybody we would watch the mukbangers on YouTube. They would talk to the audience, not really talk, but like they would just be having conversations with themselves, and they'll be eating pretty good, to have gloves on, everything nice. It's unedited videos, so it's straight through, no edits. You actually see them eating the food. Nowadays with TikTok, it's like, you're trying to get that short form content out there. So instead of recording the entire process of eating the food, there's cuts in between. Now, I'm not saying every single mukbanger out there is like that, but it's very bad to the audience watching that right now, because they would think if they can eat like that amount of food, they're not really gonna gain any weight. That's not true, okay? Some of these mukbangers fake videos sometimes. Some of them fake videos. There's this video that circulated actually a few months back. I don't know if y'all know her name, but her name is Riyma. I remember the first challenge she did, where a lot of people were like, what the fuck? Was when she did the 7 patty Five Guys challenge.
Hey y'all, we went back to Five Guys, and guess what? A bitch did go get the 6 patty cheeseburger, okay? With bacon, mayo, and grilled onions. And it got 6 slices of cheese. Let's get into it. Let's add the barbecue sauce. Too good.
I've never seen some shit like that before. Okay, that's insanity. She did that, and a lot of people were on her ass. No, it's not even like people were like even shaming her, but it's like, care about your health, yo. Do you know how much oil, how much cholesterol, how much fat is in that shit? To eat 7 patties. This amount of food should not be something you take in, especially on a daily basis. I don't know if she does it on the daily, but I'm gonna get to it in a second. But not to that point where you're eating that much amount of food. The sides itself, it's not just the burgers, it's sides as well. Secondly, this is where a lot of people on the internet really throw me off. Like, they pissed me off with this shit. When people were bashing her for that shit, they were talking about how, her body is probably like big, or like, big back as hell, when if she actually like shows the full video of herself. Because every time she does a mukbang, she's always like halfway through. She sits halfway through. So when she showed a video and I guess she had a nice body, people switched. They started switching, and they were like, oh, you know what? Never mind, you do have a nice body. We actually trying to be like you. Let me try to be like you. It got to a point where a lot of people now were starting to order the same type of foods that she was ordering, just for them to look or have the same body type that she does.
I'm not even laughing. I'm not. No. playing when it come down to kids.
But what people don't understand is everybody's bodies is different, alright? Just because she might look good in what's called eating that much food does not mean you're gonna look good eating that much food. You're gonna end up looking like Mr. Bobinski or some shit. I'm just saying, you never know what these people are eating or what these people are doing behind the scenes. They could be eating it and then throwing it all up at the end. I'm not saying that's the case for her, but I don't really give a fuck what y'all eat. But it's more about the fact that y'all, it feels like a lot of people don't really care about their health anymore. They're just eating just to eat in the name of content.
Okay, so I got double brown rice, barbacoa, steak, fajita veggies, pico, corn, sour cream, lettuce, cheese, dinamitas, Doritos, nacho shells, vinaigrette, sour cream, and queso. I tried to do Maisha's order, but I kind of forgot the order while I was there, so I kind of just improvised. But go watch her video to see her order, because hers looks so good. So go to part 2 to see me eat this.
It's not content. You're really just being greedy, and you're basically just trying to enjoy being greedy without feeling shame for it, because you're doing it in the name of a video. I'm not mad about it. Y'all can't even say like I'm the only one who really thinks about this. A lot of people really think the same way too.
You know, when I came on this app and I told y'all like I am not that type of big person, when y'all kept asking me like to do ASMRs and whatnot, and I let y'all know that I am not ASMR type of big, mukbang type of big, y'all was all in my comments talking about, oh, you fat phobic. What do you mean ASMR type of big? You already quite the size. Two things can be true at once. Hold on, let me tell you. In the course of 2 days, this lady has been shown on my For You page. I don't know what's that. I really don't know what's that truly about. You already sort of had me on edge when you ate that smushed loaf of bread you called the Chipotle burrito. And then you had the bowl that was dripping wet. You already had me on edge with that. But then you gonna sit there and candy it though? Hold you straight. No, because now I feel like you're playing with me and my algorithm and my For You page. Because why would you sit there and do that? And why would you pop it up on my For You page? And then I'm scrolling on your page. I'm scrolling it. I'm going through your the content or whatever. Click on the most recent video. 4 large Cokes. 4 large Cokes, Wingstop Ranch, ketchup, 10 patties, 4 slices of cheese. That almost sounds like a Christmas riddle. Why does your meal sound like that? That don't even sound appetizing at all. You just doing shit to do it. Riyma, listen. Girl, you doing it. Your body's to you, but listen. At what cost? Stop. Where your head?
First, y'all was just getting double meat. Cool. Then y'all started getting triple meat and then getting the sauce and the cheese and the sour cream and letting it spill over and drip into the videos. Then y'all started to cook in the car making beef Wellingtons and candied Chipotle burritos in the car. Now you guys are just sitting here and being just big and nasty and eating it in 7 bites. That is disgusting. Have some composure and some decorum. Dousing it in cheese and queso. What we're not gonna do is eat it in 7 bites and then have chips as chasers. That's unacceptable. You need to be underneath the gel. That is the most Assyrian and voracious behavior I have ever seen. Then to top it all off, you ate it with a serving spoon? How dare you?
It feels like now everybody's trying to one up each other. So it feels like a lot of people are just trying to, just take the next step to see what will go viral next. What's the next thing we can do to make it go viral?
Hey Bookies, I got a 10 patty cheeseburger from Five Guys, so let me show y'all how I set up. And if you think I'm lying, look at the receipt. But it's okay, because we got sauce. 1 large fry, 2 large fries. I got 4 Cokes from McDonald's. They have the best Coke, bitch.
1 Coke. So about that 7 patty cheeseburger I did mad months ago, bitch, I did it again, but we did it with 10 patties, ho. Let's get into the Coke.
She died. She tried to eat so much that her stomach ruptured. Her stomach opened up.
A 24-year-old extreme eater died during a live stream of a 10-hour food binge after her stomach reportedly ripped open. Pan Xiaoting, who is famous in China for her mukbang live streams, died after eating up to 10 kilograms or 22 pounds of food. Reportedly, an autopsy revealed that her stomach had been severely deformed and was filled with undigested food at the time of her death. She collapsed in front of thousands of live viewers, and fans urgently tried to send help, but ultimately it wasn't enough to save her. It's also reported that Xiaoting was hospitalized due to gastrointestinal bleeding the day before her death, but after being discharged, she continued with the challenge. Social media platforms in China have censored and started to remove mukbang content after a law was passed banning the practice, but the videos continue to emerge online, gaining millions of views.
And it feels like a lot of people like watching that shit because they like seeing it, you know, they like seeing a lot of people like eat so much food, and it gets you to a point. It gets to a point. Okay, it gets to a point when you gotta ask yourself, like, is this what I want to do for myself? Is this what I want to do as content for myself? In a way that I'm putting my health at risk just to appeal people that don't even give a fuck about me. They're probably gonna forget about me in the next few months if I die. They found out that there was actually more undigested food in her system before she even started eating this shit, which means her stomach already was already on edge, and it was already going down. It was only a matter of seconds, or only a matter of hours, until shit like that happens. And you know, this is why I'm trying to say to people: eat what you can, right? But don't overdo it, because when you overdo it, you're gonna think, oh, you know, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna gain that much weight. But when you start doing this some more, and you start doing a lot of content that involves eating, the weight gain will be apparent. It will show. Okay, it will show, unless you're really like working out every single day. If you're working out single day, it might not even be that easy to lose all that weight. But if you're working out every single day, it still doesn't matter, because the food you're actually taking into your system, it's gonna mess you up regardless. It's the same way a lot of skinny people, even if skinny people, a lot of people think skinny people are healthy. They're not healthy. Some people are not healthy. Some people eat less, or they eat and then throw everything all up in the name of trying to be beautiful or trying to stay fit. Look, I'm not your dad. I'm just a random nigga on the internet just talking. Okay, care about yourself to the point where you don't have to put your health at risk in the name of content, because that is insane. Okay, that's a lesson for y'all as well. You know, just take it easy on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it, because greed is a very, very normalized thing now, especially in the world where a lot of people are like doing some very shady shit. A lot of people are trying to do whatever it takes to get something, and that's greed. Just wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people just I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this. So I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right, peace.